keep doing. What you are doing, keep doing. That you are doing, keep doing. The world ain't written bullshit. Stop bullshitting, I'ma keep looking at the stars all night and keep picking.
Hey guys, welcome back to StartupToast.com, and this week we're back with another entrepreneur, Rob from Poolzenia.com. Hey Rob, how are you?
I'm doing great, thanks, man. How are you?
I'm doing good too, thanks.
Good, nice shades.
Yeah, these are Rob's, by the way. So if you take a franchise from Rob, he's gonna give you these cool shades. All right, let's begin. So Rob, tell us more about Poolzenia.com.
Yeah, we're a first in market pool maintenance or pool care franchise system. Been operating since 2021 in franchise mode, so just over 12 months. We sold 5 franchises in Ontario in our first sort of fiscal period, so we're super proud about that, and it's onward and upward from here, my friend.
Awesome. Okay, so how can someone take a franchise from you?
Well, they would just go through our normal application process. We do have a lengthy discovery day, probably a little bit more than most, but I do want to be as thorough as possible so that folks coming into the system do understand all the nuanced details of it, like no stone left unturned. And then really by the end of that discovery, in every single one, we know on both sides of the fence whether we're going to move forward. So it really becomes the crux of the whole situation. Once you do get into the system, you get a protected territory with up to 7,500 dedicated pools. Just nobody can do business in that area. And our idea is to move you from zero, or show you how to go from zero to $1 million in gross sales in 48 months.
So the 7,500 pools as a leads, right? I think that's for anyone starting their business. That's impossible to get those many leads up front, right? I think that's the best selling point that Poolzenia gives you, right?
Yeah, so we define the market, and then we use our analytics-based marketing to suss out those 7,500 pools. We ultimately have the postal codes or addresses of those, so you know your market going in. Back when I was a pool guy starting out, if someone had given me those addresses, it would have been a much different trajectory of growth, right? Half the battle is just finding your client. So taking that out of the equation, I mean, the proof's in the pudding. We're scaling so fast on our operations.
All right, so tell us more about the franchise costs. What are the franchise fee and the royalty fee, and is there any marketing fee included?
Yeah, so the total topping investment is $100,000. That is full capitalization of everything from like uniforms, tools, our training stack, like our tech stack and our training, your working capital and your marketing budget. And so of the 40,000, and what's unique to us is, especially in a service-based franchise, is the royalty fee and the territory fee get allotted to a call center capacity that allows you as a franchisee to go out and operate your business in a sort of front-facing way. You don't have to be dealing with the accounts receivable, with any of the parts coordination or scheduling of the client. That's really the center point of what we define as pool hospitality. You know, it's like the guy who's serving you shouldn't be asking for the money, shouldn't be doing all the upfront stuff. So by being able to do that, we can really differentiate the customer experience. And I'll tell you, it's working phenomenally.
All right, so 40,000 is a franchise fee. How long is a contract?
The term's 5 years, and then we negotiate a renewal at that point. But it's really your business to own. It's not like we're putting a cap on your revenue. It's not like we're going to be defining what you can do or your profits that you can make. So the sky's the limit. It's not like a typical system where you're buying yourself a job. Our 48-month playbook is really to scale you out of the business and off-ramp you out.
Okay, so what are the profit margins they can expect?
Well, I can't. Well, you know, the way that we want to mentor our franchisees through the system is to show you what I was able to accomplish. And so I was able to move from zero to $1 million in sales in 48 months. We have a financial pro forma that can bring you through that. I can say that our lead product is priced at $2,000, and you can come home with a net profit of 44% on that. Beyond that, it's really, this is what I did and what I can mentor you through.
Oh, that's really amazing. 44% is a really great margin.
Yeah.
What can a franchisee expect when they take a franchise from you?
I think one of the one of the big differentiators is our culture, our people first culture. It's not just that we're going to be serving our clients and serving our community front facing, but internally, we've really designed a business that serves the franchisees, the staff, the teammates in a general sense. And that's by design. I think we can go and pour ourselves into anything work wise, but when we're deriving deep meaning, not just by the work that we do, but the work that we do with each other, we can tap into a much deeper sense and spirit and human creativity. So I think that's the big thing. It's a community, it's a place to belong, it has a deep purpose in serving everybody that participates with Poolzenia.
Okay, when someone takes a franchise from you, when can you get that up and running?
It's unbelievably quick, actually. We're right now on a 4-week schedule from signing the franchise agreement to launching trucks. That's not theoretical. We're doing that right now. In fact, as I'm here, I have 3 franchisees in training that were signed up August 16th or 19th this year. So they're going to launch September 19th on a 4-week schedule. They already have sales in their territory because of our analytics marketing, and they don't even have uniforms or wrap trucks. That's how fast things can pick up for people. It's quite amazing, you know.
That's real quick. What should be the eligibility of a franchisee? How do you pick them?
Well, there's a financial threshold that we want to get through, but we can really help anybody that we want in our system. I would say the eligibility is you got to pass the vibe test, man. I've been doing this a long time, and I know who's going to be successful in our system and who's not. And until I think I can really translate that information, I'm going to be kind of the gatekeeper on that. And what that allows us to do is build a really strong team. Like, I've been doing this a long time, and so I know exactly the guy or the gal that I want in our system. So if you've made it in, like, strap in. It's going to go very fast.
That's amazing. What is the average income your existing franchisees are getting right now?
Again, we're still early in our pro forma, so we've only been through 1 fiscal cycle, but I can tell you they're outperforming that pro forma projection. And like, the simple math is if you take $1 million and you scale that down, right, you go from $1,500,250 to 125. So all of our franchisees are surpassing that 125,000 first year milestone. I mean, that's a recuperation of total investment in less than your first 12 month by sales. And so we're supremely happy with that. To be able to think that we could do it even faster, the possibility that we could get to $1 million gross sales faster than 48 months, people wouldn't believe it if I told them, right? So it's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's really unbelievable. All right, so we're at the end of the conversation. So one last question. What is the biggest tip you can give any young business person who is starting a new business?
You got to go do it. Like, business isn't done on the sidelines. You know, it's not a straight line, but it doesn't matter all the theoreticals and all that. You got to get out there and start your dream. Don't wait. Nobody's going to do it for you. And if you sit on the sidelines, someone's going to come and take it from you. So just start. Just start.
Awesome. That was a brilliant tip and an amazing conversation with Rob from Poolzenia.com. Thanks a lot, Rob, for your time. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye. See you. Take care.